What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be going through each and every single one of the special attacks in old school RuneScape, and I'm going to explain what they do and what effect they have. Getting right into it, I'm starting off talking about the Dragon Weapon special attacks. The Dragon Scimitar special attack uses 55% special and turns off your enemy's protection prayers, and no, that is not protect item, just like protect melee, range and mage, and it turns those off for 5 seconds. The Dragon Mace can actually be a really powerful weapon. Its special attack uses 25% of your special bar and increases your damage by 50% for that hit, and also has 25% more accuracy. The Dragon Battle Axe special attack uses 100% of your special bar, and a lot of people use this one for pest control since it really boosts your strength level. So firstly, it lowers your range, mage, attack and defense level by 10%, and then it increases your strength level by 10 plus a quarter of the sum of all the stats that it drained. So if you have 99 in all your stats, you can actually get 120 strength, which is higher than a super combat. The Dragon Dagger special attack uses 2 attacks, each of them with 25% more accuracy and 15% more damage. And this one uses 25% of the special. The Dragon Warhammer special is really useful for bossing, and it deals 50% more damage, and it also lowers the target's defense level by 30% for each successful hit. The Dragon 2H uses 60% of your special, and it deals damage in a 3x3 area around the player, so 1 square either side of the player. The Dragon Claw special attack does 4 hits in really quick time, and it has a lot more accuracy than the regular hits. The Dragon Sword uses 40% special, and it has 25% more accuracy and damage. And on top of that, if the opponent has Protect from Melee activated, it ignores the prayer. The final dragon weapon is the Dragon Throne Axe, and that uses 25% of the special attack, and it improves the accuracy of the attack by 25%, and it also guarantees that you're going to hit something on the next game tick. So if you eat something and then use the Dragon Throne Axe, it's still going to use the special attack even though you've just eaten. Next are the God Swords, and I've actually made a whole video about them and their special attacks, so if you want to check out them, I'm going to put a card in the top right of your screen if you want to check it out. Now it's for the ranged weapons, and first up is the Dark Bow, which uses 55% of the special attack and has 2 types of specials. The first is with arrows from bronze to rune, and this one hits 30% more damage on both of the hits. And then with dragon arrows, the other special attack hits 50% more damage. The Armadillo crossbow uses 40% of your special attack, and it has double the accuracy for that one shot. At the same time, it has the scariest fucking sound effect in the whole game. The Magic Shortbow special attack fires 2 arrows in quick succession, but they have far less accuracy. It uses 55% spec without the imbue and 50% spec with the imbue, which you get from the Bounty Hunter shop, which is that guy in the green robes standing outside Edgefield Bank. Now the Magic Composite Bow and the Magic Longbow both have the same special, and this one gives 1 guaranteed hit. The Rune Throne Axe has a pretty good special, which is really good for Dagonoth Kings when you're going there to get into that ladder area in the first level. It uses 10% of your special per target that it hits, so it can use a lot more than 10%, and what it does is it bounces off each target and hits each one of them. The Dorgeshan crossbow spec uses 75%, and this one has increased accuracy on an opponent which is not currently attacking at you. It also lowers the defense level of the opponent equal to whatever you hit. The Blowpipe uses 50% of your special, and it also heals the user for 50% of what you hit, and at the same time, it increases your damage by 50%. The Celal uses your whole special attack bar, and this one is a guaranteed hit, and it also lowers the magic level of your opponent by whatever you hit. Now the Ballista special attacks are the same for the light and the heavy ballista, and what they do is they deal 25% more damage and also increases the accuracy by 25%, but it takes 2.4 seconds more to do that shot. Now for the magic special attacks, and the only staff in the game which gives a special is the Staff of the Dead or the Toxic Staff of the Dead. The special attack uses 100% of your special bar, and it reduces all melee damage that you take by 50% for 1 minute. Now it's time for the skilling item special attacks, and first up we have the Dragon Pickaxe, the Third Age Pickaxe, and the Infernal Pickaxe, and they all have the same special. These pickaxes use 100% of your special attack and increases your mining level by 3. Now the Dragon Axe, the Infernal Axe, and the Third Age Axe all have 100% special again, but this one increases your wood cutting by 3, obviously. Now the Dragon Harpoon and the Infernal Harpoon both use 100%, and this one is fishing by 3. Now the Abyssal items. First is the Whips. The regular Abyssal Whip uses 50% of your special attack and has 25% more accuracy, and it also steals 10% of the run from your opponent. The Abyssal Tentacle, on the other hand, is a bit different, and it freezes the enemy for 5 seconds, and it also has a higher chance of poisoning them. The Abyssal Dagger is the same as the Dragon Dagger special, but this time it uses 50% special attack, since it is quite a bit more powerful. The Abyssal Bludgeon uses 50% of the special as well, and this one is sort of like the Darok special with the whole set on, but instead it deals 0.5% extra damage for each prayer point that you don't have. So if you have level 70 prayer and you've got 60 prayer points, you'll deal 5% more damage. Now I'm going to talk about the spears, hastas, and the halberds. The Dragon Spear, Zamorakian Spear, and the Zamorakian Hasta all have exactly the same special attack, and what they do is they knock your target back 1 square and stuns them for 3 seconds. In those 3 seconds, they can't use potions or eat food. Basically, they can't do anything. Now, for the halberds, there is the Dragon Halberd and the Crystal Halberd, and each of these deal 10% more damage to targets in the 3 squares that are in front of you. Also, if the monster is larger than 1 square big, the halberds hit twice, making it really good for bossing. The final special attacks are from the weapons that I've categorized as other, since they don't really belong in a single category. The first is the Darklight and the Arclight, and they both use 50% special, and they also reduce the enemy's attack, strength, and defense by 5%. This goes to 10% if you're fighting a demon. The Barrel Chest Anchor uses 50% of your special bar and has twice the chance of hitting, and it also lowers your enemy's attack, defense, range, and magic by 10% of what you hit. And on top of all that, it deals 10% more damage, so this one's a pretty good weapon for PKing. The Granite Maul has a special attack which is called Quick Smash.
I need you, Becky, let me smash.
And it uses 50% of the special attack and does an instant extra attack, which does not use any game ticks or it doesn't take any time to use. The Rune Claws have a special attack which gives you 10% more attack and strength, but it also attacks a bit slower. This uses 25%. The Excalibur uses 100% of your special attack bar, and what this does is it boosts your defense level by 8 levels. The Brian Saber special can only be used underwater, and it has twice the chance of hitting, and it also boosts your attack, strength, and defense by 25% of what you hit. This would be really useful, but you can only use it underwater. The Bone Dagger lowers the defense of your enemy by the amount you hit, and it also really increases the accuracy if you attack an opponent that isn't attacking you. The Ancient Mace is great for smiting people, and it uses 100% of your special attack, and it hits through Protect Melee, and it steals the prayer points from your enemy, and it gives them to you equivalent to whatever you hit. Now for the Saradomin swords, the regular Sara sword deals 1 to 16 extra magic damage on top of a 10% increased max hit. The Blessed Saradomin sword, on the other hand, increases your max hit by 25%, but only deals 1 attack in total, and that is a magical attack. The final weapon is Din's Bulwark, and what this does is it attacks everything in a 10 by 10 square around the player with 20% more accuracy. And this is so useful for getting all of these monsters around you aggroed on you when you're like bursting for Slayer or even just AFK slaying. You can get all of them aggroed on you by just clicking one special. Now that's all the special attacks, and that means it's time for clip of the day. And today's clip is from Celal Y or Celal Y, who's gotten some insane RNG at the Dagonoth Kings. Check it out.
Check this out. 49 KC, Pet Dagonoth Rex. 8 kills later. Let's see. Warrior's Ring. And I also got a Berserk Ring on my 5th kill.
That's unbelievably lucky, man, and congratulations on your new pet. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. If you want to see more old school videos like this one, make sure you check out the other videos on my channel and subscribe to keep up to date. Once again, thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.